to our channel, Loving Handcrafts by BMW. This is Brenda. So, I'm back again. I am, whoops, I didn't close that from day 12. We are on day 13. We're getting down to the wire. Oh, let me bring day 13 in because it's a long and I'm not sure. There might be an embossing folder. I'm not sure what this is. We'll see. So let's open up day 13. I hope you're having fun with this series, as much fun as I am. I'm going to hate to see it when it's in, because we're getting close, you know. Okay, come on, Brenda, take your time. I want to destroy them. Let's see if I can get you in camera. Oh, let me bring you back up. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, that does help. Try not to jack it all up, you know. It is. I don't know what it is. Oh, it is an embossing folder. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Got nothing for this one, man. It's cute. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to do something fancy for this embossing folder. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I think I know. It doesn't lend itself to a tag, right? Because this is an embossing folder. It's a 2D embossing folder. So it really doesn't lend it to a tag. Might make a great bookmark, though. Day 13. This is what it is. It's an embossing folder. Okay. I'm thinking, you guys. I'm thinking. I might be able to make a bookmark out of it. What's the dimensions of this? I don't know what this typical size of a bookmark is, but it looks like a bookmark to me, so it might be end up being a bookmark with a tassel and stuff. So it's 5 3/4. Yeah, 5 3/4 by 1 3/4. 3/4. 3/4. Yeah, 3/4. Okay. Well, that's gonna be a bookmark to me. All right. So let me go grab. And I'll tell you what I'm thinking. Something different. Since I've been experimenting. I'll be right back. I don't know if you caught this. I might have it, I might not, but I'm going to just show you. I have some Strathmore mixed media paper. I have some mica stains that I'm going to be using. This is a Christmas color kind of combo. It's called Sugary Dewdrop, Winter Wonderland, Frosty Mint. I'm going to use those 3. I have a little heat tool that I'm going to heat in between. I have some water to make the water run. And then I have a little smooshing thing if I want to pick up some color and control where it goes. So that's what I'm going to do. But in the meantime, I'm going to never use this one. So I am doing it like this with my hand. I don't do the up and down, shake up and down. I don't do this. I do this. And I keep going that till I get everything loosened up. I just keep rolling in my hands. You could do like this in a circle, but this to me is a lot faster. And I just keep rolling it back and forth. I find that works for me, and I'm trying to get all that mica off the bottom and get everything well incorporated. Let's do that. And then I'll do this one. And then I think I'm missing something. I'm going to go grab another glass mat just so I can put the color, spray it on the, I don't have enough room right here. Could move this over a little, but I'm going to go grab that and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I think I've done these sufficient. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, but this is my other glass mat. I kind of switch things around. Let me just move this out the way so I can bring it up a little bit further up into the frame. Let's move that over the way. So if you're just joining me, this is day 13. This is the inspiration piece from day 13 of the Advent calendar crafting. And I just kind of I'm running with it. But what I think I'm going to do first is go ahead and just lay down this color on this mat. And I'm going to actually wipe it up. Okay. And I'm going to wet my, just dampen this up a little bit. I don't know, just practicing, just playing. And then I'm going to take this, and then I'm just going to smush it in. And I'm just smushing the ink down. Let's see what I get. Okay, that's kind of what I got right there on that. Not too bad. And then I'm just going to heat it up just a little. And I'm going to kind of build up that color. I don't pretend to know what I'm doing. I'm just doing. Okay. I'm going to spritz a little more. I don't think I'm going to wet it this time. I think I'm just going to put it in here. And then just add it on top. I'm going to work on top of that. So you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. And then if I want it to run, I'll add a little bit of water. Sprish this a little. See what I get. And then if I don't like that, I can always go back and spritz it. There we go. Directly. I'm just trying to build up the color. And you don't know which until you play with it. And I'm not going to dry it all the way. I'm just drying some of the water. And if I don't like the pooling that I'm getting, just soak up a little. I don't want to dry it out completely, but I want to dry it out enough. And I'm going to keep building up these colors, right? That's what the rack is for, to help dry it out. And then if you don't like that, you can just kind of lay it in the color. And you can kind of see it's building up a little bit. Because I want to use all of that up. You get different feels, like when you do different techniques. That looks pretty nice. Let me try that a little. Just activate it. Oh, I'll put that on top of here. Get that out of the way. Let's put it on top of that. Let's see if I get any splatters. Yep. A little bit. Oh yeah, see how it took it up? And it just dried. That's why you gotta have mixed media, like good paper, because I'm drying in between my sets. I'm gonna try to dry this a little. And I'm gonna use this next color. That was Wonderland. So let's wake that up. Put that to the side. I'm going to use this next color, which is Frosty Mint. Maybe I'll use, let me do this one in between, and then I'll do the Frosty Mint over here. Just making sure I get that mica up. that over. Again, I'm no expert. I'm fairly new to this. Let me get a clean towel. I'll wipe the board down. Wipe that down. But it looks like it's looking pretty good. Look. Can you see that? Still a little damp. It's pretty. I like the way that shimmer sticks on top. Pretty. Alright. Let's stick these in the tray. Alright, day 13. Ink smushing, ink blending, ink something. I'm doing something to take that off. Oh, that's pretty. And I'll wipe the nozzle off. And I'm going to lay it flat. Let it hold. Make sure I put this up. Again, inspiration piece for day 13. I think I'm going to not spray it with water first. And then let's just drop some color. Oh, that's pretty. Again, no expert here. Just filling in the color. And I'll add some water. And I'm just trying to overlap that color a little bit. It's going to be pretty. Alright, let's bring this over. Put that over to the side. Let's drop a little water and let's see what we get. Not too much, just a couple of spritz. It's not running a lot. Let's dry it up. I put a lot of water, but I don't want it to dry too much. That's why I didn't put a lot of water. Alright, this one I'm just going to spray directly. Get a little overlap there. Just a little bit. And I'm going to hit it with some water to reactivate everything. Let's see what I get. Oh, it's going to be pretty. I got a little movement with the water. And then if you don't like your puddling, you can always soak it up. That's what this is for. So let's hit it with a little heat. That's pretty. Oh, that's going to be really pretty. Yeah, it's pretty. Already it's pretty. It's going to be really pretty. I'm hoping that I lay it enough I can get all three colors. Got some of that color. Let's get some splotchy. Let's get some water. Actually put water up here. I didn't mean to. I'll put some of that water. It's pretty. And I'm going to put that color, that last color down here. And I add some more color to build up a little bit more texture. Okay, so let's move that out of the way. Let's grab, let's pull a bit more spray down. 1, 2, 3, about 3 sprays. Let's pick up a little more. That's why I like the smushing part, because you can kind of see where you're dropping the color. Like I got it where I didn't really want it. Now I got less room for the other color. So we'll just smush that in there. Make a little swirl. It's pretty. Let's see if I can get some up here. Yeah. Let's try to use up some of that. Oh, I got a little splotty. See if I can get a little more water splatter. Like I got like that. Let's do that. Just build up color. It's pretty. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just practicing here. I'm just doing my thing, you know? But I tried to pay attention when I was watching oh, I like the little splatters I got. Yeah, I got some like water splatters. Okay, that takes care of that one. Let's wipe that off. Let's put the top back on there. So that was sugar plum. Sugary gumdrop. Then I used Winter Wonderland. So next is the Frosty Mint. That's going to be that last color here. Made this a little bit too big, but it'll work. So let me clean off this. Now, could you put all three colors down and kind of mixed up? Yeah. But I'm trying it this way. There we go. Did a lot of that. Let me clean off the nozzle. Just lay it down there. Okay. Let's pick it up. Add some water. I didn't wet it this time. I forgot to wet the sheet. But I'm going to try to pull that up into the pink. Okay, let's wet this a little. See what I get. Hopefully I don't make mud. And I've added a lot more water to this side than I normally did. Let's make them bloom. Set some of that. Now, will I get all of this in one go? I'm hoping I get all three colors. Maybe not, but I didn't think about that. But we'll see. See if I can pull that one. Pretty. It's pretty already. It's really pretty. Make a pretty background either way. I'll put some water onto this. Dry that. I don't want that too dry. Still want a little movement. So I added just a little water to my, and then I'm just gonna slap it in there to get some color. Oh, look at that. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just playing with it. Oh, wow. It's pretty. How about on that side? You never know what you're going to get. But if you're willing to embrace the... Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. If you're willing to embrace the chaos, we got something. That's Willie. He's talking loud and I'm filming. I think he forgot. pretty. All right, let me get some of this up. Fill in the blanks, kind of sort of thing. I'm scooping it up with the little plunger. I forgot where I saw somebody do this. They're like, do you want to get some good results and control where you put your color? Then do this. So I took up some plastic from the packaging and spin it over here. So from the packaging and just rolled up some paper toweling and put some rubber band on there, and I made a smoosher. Let's see if I can do this with the water. Some splotches. Let's try it. Oh yeah, look at it, like a little water stain. That's a big one. Alright, let's try this bad boy. All of this for an embossing folder. But it's going to be pretty. It really is already pretty. Look at that, man. That's pretty. Okay, I think I got to do some splatters. I think I'm going to do the orange splatters over here. And I don't do this very often, so let's splatter it up. So let's just take this. I'm just going to do some splattering with this color right in there. And then, I'll do some winter splatters here. If I can get it off. No, maybe not. I really want this color, but I didn't bring down my thing. Spray a little reaction there while I wait. And then I think I'm done. And Tiffany said, when you think you're 80% liking it, and I liked it before I put the splatters, but I'm going to trust the process. Just so I can get some of that color in. Then if you like it 80%, then you're done. Okay. And then I'll try to remember to put a link to her video, because she could probably do it better than I can. Explain it better. But I've done the best I could. Oh, for crying out loud, Brenda, for real. Only because it's on here really good. And only because I want to get the thing off. I gotta get it off. Just give me a little room here, you dirty. Ow. I knew I was gonna do that. If I start bleeding, it's all in the name of crafting. I've shedded a lot of blood for crafting these. Especially with these things. I don't know what they want from people. They want them to use your product. Yeah, see, I'm bleeding already. But you can't even get the sucker open. Jesus. I always say that. Be careful. You're going to bleed. Then I end up stabbing myself. Well, at least I didn't bleed on the project. But, you know, that'd be some interesting color there. Okay, there we go. All for splatters. Because I'm impatient. Yeah, it stopped. Oh, I like that. I'm not going to put any water on that because I like the splatters. Okay, let's just try the splatters. Well, I said I wasn't, but we'll see what happens. Just let it. I like the little splattery doodadsy. At least if I do the splatters, I'll get color everywhere. Yep, see, I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding here. Put some Neosporin on it. Oh, I made interesting dots. Yeah, this is really pretty. But you don't never know what you don't like till you try it. So there I'm trying it. All of this, and I'm going to take the embossing folder, wherever it landed. No, I lost the embossing. Oh, here it is. I'm going to emboss. And then we'll be done with this project. But I really want to make sure I get it dry because I'm going to go right to the embossing folder after this. Still bleeding a little. Help myself. Can see. Oh my god, this is so gorgeous. This is so, so gorgeous. I've really been practicing my mixed media, my ink sprays. Turn those down. I've been really using them this year. Just trying new techniques. Not the traditional like junk journal because mine is not at all grungy. But I don't like grunge. But I do what I do. What I like. And that's the thing of it. Oh, that is so pretty! Alright. That is so pretty. Look. Alright, so if I do I'm going to cut it down. I'll get that one. If I do it this way, I'll get this. I could get that one. And then if I do it like that, I can get that one. If I do it this way, I almost get all the colors. But I think I'm going to go ahead and cut it down. But I'm going to run it through the embossing machine just like this. I'll be back. I'll be right back. Can't wait. I'm going to do a couple of them. Okay, I am back. I went ahead and cut these into 2-inch strips just to kind of see. So I cut the whole panel up into 2-inch strips, and then I actually ended up with one of these that is 1 3/4. I think I really like it. I might cut these down even more, but what I'm going to do for this to kind of finish this off is I'm going to use my corner rounder. I'm going to round all the corners. Oh, that turned out really pretty. I'm going to bring it up really close for you guys to see. Whoops, I didn't get that. Alright, isn't that pretty? See that detail? I even got the little splotches on that one. And then I'm just going to go and just stick a hole in here and I'll turn it into a bookmark. I'm just eyeballing it. And then I got a bookmark. I can cut another piece and make a backer, and make that a little bit big. I like that. These are the other ones. This didn't get cut straight, so I'm going to cut this one down. Like I didn't put it in straight. But isn't that gorgeous? Even if it's too big for a bookmark. I'm looking for a book. I think it's darling. Just put a little string and a tassel on here. If I didn't like that, I can cut it down even more. Like crop it off. But I think this one's my favorite one, by the way. This is my favorite one. And this one got all three of them. Almost all three of the colors. But look what you can do with ink. And it's got a nice little sheen on there. That's really pretty. So here's my finished product. That's pretty too. That'd make a nice sweet gift to someone. Handmade bookmark. Alright, I am done with day 13. I'm going to move on to day 14. I can't wait to see. This is more of a technique video than anything, but I ended up making a bookmark. Let me put that on top. Out of this embossing folder. Even if you didn't make a bookmark, can you imagine doing a series of these, like on your card? Like, boop, boop, boop. Like a series of panels. You can turn it into anything. But I like this. I'm going to be using this again. I really like that. I really, really, really like this. So again, like, comment, subscribe. And I stopped bleeding for this project. And I will see you for day 14. Take care.